Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Missy and I hope you're all having a great day today. So I am in the kitchen today and I'm starting my preparations for Thanksgiving dinner, and my family has requested apple pie for dessert, which is fine with me. I love apple pie. So the first thing I want to do in my preparations is to make my pie dough. And that's what we're gonna do today. It's super easy to put together and it's a no-fail crust. So I'm really happy to share that with you. So let's get to, and I'll show you all of the ingredients that you're going to need. So here's everything that I'm using today in my pie dough. So I have some saran wrap, I have some very cold butter, some flour, ice water, sugar, and salt. And I have my food processor. She's an oldie but a goodie, and I'm gonna use that, but you can also use a pastry cutter or your hands to mix this dough. So let me get organized and I'll be back with the first step. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is put my flour in the food processor. And then I'm going to add my salt and my sugar. And I'm gonna put the lid on and I'm just gonna give that a pulse just to make sure that the sugar and the flour and the salt is blended. This food processor is really old, and I'm just not ready to give up on her. I absolutely love it. It mixes really well, and it even leaks a little bit. It makes a lot of noise, but she's part of the family and I love her. So the next thing that we're going to do is I have my very cold butter here. That's important, and you want to cut it up into small cubes, or you can shred it with your shredder, like your cheese grater. But there's the butter, and I'm just gonna start dropping them in. And I'll put all the measurements in the description box below. Like I said, you want to make sure that butter is really cold. Okay, so now that all my butter's in, I'm going to put the lid on, and you're probably going to see some flour come out the top of it, but it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pulse. You want to make sure it's combined, so it's almost kind of shaggy, or you want it the flour to kind of look like pea-sized pieces. And I'm just gonna check it. Yeah, that butter is all in little pieces now, and that's exactly what we want. Little pea-sized pieces. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the lid on. I'm just gonna bring this back a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to turn this food processor on, and I'm gonna add some water through the top of here, just until it comes together. So it should probably be about 5 or 6 tablespoons. starting to come together. Gonna check on it. And it's holding together, and that's good. I think I'm just gonna put a tiny bit more water in there. Very little. That's exactly where we want it to be. Perfect. So this is what it should look like. Just mix it until it comes together with that water. And this is the perfect dough. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna unplug this, and I'm gonna take the container off of the machine. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my dough out. Gather it. I'm going to put a little bit of flour out while I'm doing this so it doesn't stick. It's a nice soft dough, feels really good. I'm just going to kind of form it into like a longer, kind of like a ball, but just a little bit longer. To cut that in half. So there's our dough. I'm just going to cut it in half because this is going to do two pies, two pieces of the pie. I'm going to do a regular pie crust on the bottom, and then I'm going to do a lattice work on the top. So this has to sit in the fridge for about an hour, and I'm just going to make sure that's in a ball. Flatten it out a bit. I'm just going to roll it out a bit. Just in a nice disc. Just move that to the side for a minute. And then I'm going to get some saran wrap, and I'm going to put my disc in the saran wrap. I like to put it in a disc rather than a ball because it just stores in the fridge a lot easier. You don't need as much room, and with all the other things going on for Thanksgiving, I need to have something that's not going to take up a lot of space. I like to wrap it twice. And there's our pie dough ready for our apple pie. And I will be doing another video with the apple pie, making the apple pie. Nice and easy pie crust. Doesn't take much time to put together, and it's super easy. And again, let's get our saran wrap. And that's it. Now we have the bottom of the pie and the top of the pie here. And really easy. And like I said, this is such a nice dough to work with. And you can use this for any kind of pie, savory or sweet. And you can also use it for apple turnovers, just anything, butter tarts, just a really nice dough. Yeah, so I'm happy to have that done, and I can move on to other things for my Thanksgiving dinner. So here's our dough. It took very little time to throw together. So we have the pie crust for the bottom and the top lattice work on our apple pie. And I'll be doing that video next. And I'm gonna pop this in the fridge so it has time to chill. And I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe and hit that like button and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading again. And I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful day. Until next time, bye for now.